Good afternoon, YouTube peeps. I didn't do a video last week because I got a new camera, but we're out at the barn, and like clockwork, Sweet Pea is coming into heat, and she is having a session. Even though we've been watching our diet, and we eliminated the soy oil, got her some more vitamin E, she's been having trouble for the last 15 minutes. She's hanging her head low, bobbing her head. It's not really tremors at this point. She's not really having tremors. She was being pretty tight back in here. She's being really tight back in here. Right here. Really tight. And she's cocking a leg and having that shifting lameness because it's getting really tight back here. This is where the contractions the tying up is happening right now. It's right here in her side here. And she's tried to go down a couple of times, but I kind of don't want her to go down because it's kind of difficult getting her back up, and she's doing a lot of head shaking and lowering of her head. Typical symptoms of when you're having a session. And as you can see right here, I don't know if you can see that or not, see how tight this back end is right now. And she keeps doing the shifting back and forth. Right there, you might be able to see it. I can see it now on this side. For sure, she's tying up back here in this back flank here. You can see how tight that is. Just kind of try and rub it, try to softly kind of rub my hand over it and kind of try and help her through it. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. It's definitely there, and you can see her shifting back and forth. And she'll shake her head too. She'll shake her head and shift back and forth. You can see how that gets tight right here. See how that muscle cinches up and gets real tight and sinks in. It's alright, Sweet Pea. It's alright, Sweet Pea. It's alright. It'll be okay. We haven't done anything different. I took the soybean, and you can see her toss her head like that. Shaking her head. And then shifting her legs. You can see her lift her tail. See that get real tight, and she tries to get it loose. I know. I know. I know, Sweet Pea. So I'm going to have to do something. We're going to have to change up the diet a bit. I took the soybean oil pretty much out, and I think I need to go ahead and buy the camelina oil and start her on that, see if we can get that to help. It could be the hay. I need to try soaking her hay next couple of days and get her leveled back out. Oh, poor Sweet Pea. To me, the older she gets, it doesn't seem to matter what I do. It seems to be, it happens with her heat cycle. That constantly tossing of the head. She's having a hard time right now. Really hard time right now. Getting through this. So we just gotta let her work through it here. That's all you can do. And I'll stay with her until it's over. Might be a long night for me. I won't leave you, Sweet Pea. I'm right here. So these are classic symptoms of a session, of a PSSM session. The shifting of the legs, the tightening of the muscle here, and then it'll relax, and then it'll tighten, and then it'll relax. The head tossing. I know, sweetie. I know. It's alright. It's alright, girl. I know. Try and help you here. I know. Rub it. Try and rub it a bit for you. You're alright. I know. You're alright, sis. I'm here for you. You're alright. It'll pass. It'll pass. It will pass, my dear. Just gotta hang in there. Best thing you can do is just be here with them, talk to them, rub them, help them get through it. Help them get through it. Constantly twisting the tail. She's uneasy on her front. I don't want her to go down. I don't want you to go down, Sweet Pea. I know you want to, but I don't want you to. I'm afraid if she gets down, I won't be able to get her back up. I don't really want her to go down. So I'm afraid that if she goes down, then we're going to be in a lot bigger problems than we are right now. I know, Sweet Pea. I know. I know, girl. I know. I know. I know. And I'd have to say the most heartbreaking thing about this whole thing is there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do for them. She's in a lot of pain and there's nothing I can do. But try to be here with her and help her get through it. It's okay, Sweet Pea. It's alright. You'll be alright. It's alright. It's alright. Here now. I know. I know. I know. I know, sweet baby. I'm thinking it's hitting her under her belly here, which is why she's trying to kick at it. That's a good sign. She's eating. Just a little. For comfort. That's a little bit of a good sign. But it's up in here. That's gotta be up in her stomach here. It's always a good sign when they start eating again, though. Gives her a little comfort. Gives her a little comfort. We might be done The session might be over. She's still shaking her head really good. But she is eating, which is good. Everybody's concerned about Sweet Pea.
So she felt comfort.
Well, I don't know if that's a good idea, Piper. Just have to wait. I don't know. I'm thinking it's in her belly there where she's having it. It was in her back, kind of in her back end here. That's where I think that it is happening the most. Oh. Well, I think the worst of it's over because now she's begun to eat again. She seems to be doing better. So, typical session, typical what happens when she comes into heat. Every single time it seems like we have a little mini session, no matter what I do with the diet, no matter, you know, what she's getting into, what she's not getting into, and it just seems to be what happens. So we gotta kind of figure it out. Maybe I need to soak her hay while she's coming into heat and stuff, or do something different so we can maybe avoid these sessions. But I think with these horses, at some point, it's just inevitable. If they're not symptomatic, or you don't see symptoms, doesn't mean they're not having them, and it doesn't mean that they're never going to have them, because this disease is nasty, and if they're positive, they're going to have issues. So Sweet Pea seems to be back to feeling just a bit better, because now she's wanting to eat, and it's not being as bad as it was. But anyways, well, just another day dealing with this. So love your horses.